You look like you're going for an interview.
Yeah, well, listen, we're getting ready to go to work.
Yeah.
And we have to leave soon, so I had to get ready, and I had to make my hair all proper, so I was like, might as well just really,
Embrace
the entire look and just go all out. So I got my collared shirt on today. I hope you like it, guys.
I feel like I need to ask you for an investment loan or like some sort of advice on banking. Oh, wait a minute.
Sure.
Now you just negated it.
I broed it.
You did.
Finance bro vibes.
Ugh.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Christian.
And you're here to take it from two guys.
That's right.
You know what I really want to do this year?
What?
Something like fulfilling.
Like
I was
what?
thinking about it on the drive here. I don't know.
Fulfilling.
Like something where I could look back at the end of the year and be like, I'm a better person because of like something that we did. Like we did all the like fitness stuff and like that's cool and like that's gonna stick with us. But like, it doesn't even have to be something huge. Maybe like a trip that we go on that's just memorable. We haven't really traveled together like on a flight.
No,
we've like driven like to Vegas and stuff,
dude.
or like to Sequoia.
You had some good road trips.
I want to go like on a trip though, but like something that like feels like a bigger thing, you know?
Like where? Where's the ideal place?
I don't know. My instinct is always like a national park because I think that's the coolest you can get without like dropping like a bunch of money or like leaving the country or something.
But we can like drive. Well, we can fly to Mexico or to Canada.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I think the act of flying somewhere makes it feel like more of like
purpose.
Yeah, like more of an investment into like a trip.
Have you ever raw dogged a flight?
What does that mean? Like
you go on the flight.
Uh-huh.
You have all your stuff with you, but you can't read, you can't sleep, you can't talk, you can't look at your phone, you can't listen to music, you can't do anything. You're just this.
Why would I do that? That sounds torturous.
This.
Why would any sane person? Have you done that?
Hell no. I don't have the mental capacity.
How much money would it take you for someone to be like?
How long?
You have to be on a 12-hour flight to like Africa or something.
And I can't sleep.
You can't sleep. You
At
can't
all?
talk to anybody. You can't like read any kind of media or consume any kind of media.
What happens if I lose?
You can't like write either.
Yeah, you can't. You literally just sit there.
You just have to sit there, like look around.
And you can't even sleep. You can't.
No,
sleep,
you can't sleep
bro.
either. I feel like if I could sleep, I would do it, but it would take a lot of money if I couldn't sleep.
Are you paying for the flight?
Yeah, everything is paid for. I would do it for like $5K. I think is my price.
What happens
12-hour
if you
flight?
fail? That's my question. Because you can't just have it like all positive.
Then if you fail, then you didn't do it.
So you just get
so
a
like
free
if you make
flight
it
to
11
Africa?
hours and then like doze off. That's
yeah, but
it.
you get a free flight to Africa.
Okay, but how are you gonna get back?
Everything's paid for in this hypothetical.
It's one flight, not two.
So you have to spend some of the $5K to fly home.
Yes.
What the fuck? Fuck that. That's not even worth it.
No.
Hell no.
Okay.
If I had to do that, then I want at least like 15.
Okay, it's like you know how if you go to a restaurant and they have those like challenges where if you eat like 20 wings in 20 minutes or something, or like 50 wings in 20 minutes, you get like your whole meal paid for or something. Sure. But if you don't finish it, then it comes out of your pocket. So what if it was that situation where it's like if you complete the challenge, it's paid for like round trip, but if you fail, then you're really just taking yourself. So it's a gamble. You're gambling on yourself to persevere.
I know myself, and I can hardly last like a half-hour car
I know you're
ride.
gonna get on that flight and knock out before it even takes off.
I thought I used to do. I used to fly 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And by the third flight, I was like, okay. As soon as I sat down, I would always get the window seat. As soon as I sat down, I was asleep until I got to wherever I was going.
Yeah.
Would
you ever take anything before a flight?
No. That was before I did like I
you were
smoked
just,
or drink or anything.
but not even like melatonin or like
no.
Airborne. Is that?
That's like a sick thing if you
okay.
like so you don't get sick on the plane.
Oh, I see.
You take airborne.
What about not? Well, when's the last time you were on a flight?
Where did I go? I think I went to was it Vegas? I think I went to Vegas.
You flew to Vegas?
Yeah.
How long ago?
I think it's like 3 years ago.
You haven't been on a flight in 3 years?
No, but for years, dude, I was like 30 out of 50 weeks of the year I was on planes.
Did you have to wear masks like during the pandemic?
We didn't really fly during the pandemic. We flew
that was
all the way leading up to the pandemic, and then the pandemic kind of ended and flights were resuming, or things were like coming sort of back to normal.
Yeah.
I wore a flight on like maybe, or a mask on like 3 or 4 flights after that. But other than that, no.
Yeah, I like every time I get on a flight now, I try to take an edible or something. Just because I feel like the best way to get through a flight is you have to sleep through it. Otherwise,
you can't just sleep normally?
I can. It's just if I it just makes it easier. It like takes the I don't know. Sometimes as I've gotten older, I've started to realize it's harder for me to just fall asleep on a flight because it's like
Really?
you go if your intention is to fall asleep on a flight, are you taking the window seat or are you taking the aisle seat?
Window.
You're taking
That's if you're intentionally falling asleep on the flight and you don't take the window, it's kind of like what the fuck.
you're kind of an asshole.
Yeah.
Because if you're like stopping people from going to the bathroom,
you
right?
have to. If you're a sleeper, go to the window.
So is the window seat always the preferred seat option? Is that like always like the first round
If I'm
pick?
sleeping, yeah.
What if you're? I mean,
if I'm
do you
going
ever
with like people that I actually want to like
talk
stay
to?
awake with, and,
Do
like
you prefer aisle?
then I would prefer the aisle. Yeah. I would
Okay.
love like my ideal situation would be, me in the window.
Yeah.
And then nobody in the middle. And then
Yeah. It's nice when you have the middle gap. The middle gap is big.
The middle gap is the best thing to happen on flights.
You put your bags there. You put like any kind of food you brought there. You lift the arm and if you want to. You keep it down if you want to. You control the row
How do you divide that power of seat
with the person next to you?
when the person next to you isn't someone you know?
I think it's.
Do you just
I think
leave
it's an
it at the armrest?
unspoken. I think I leave the armrest down, but it's unspoken that we split the seat.
I don't.
Or
think,
do you acknowledge it? Be like, do you mind if I put my bag here?
I don't acknowledge it 'cause I wouldn't put my bag on the seat.
You wouldn't?
The only thing I would do in that situation is the armrest. That's the only thing that belongs to me is the other armrest on the other side.
What about the floor real estate and the unoccupied seat? Because the worst is when I have a travel bag, like I have my carry-on above me, and I have my backpack, but like they're both filled to the brim because I'm not checking in a fucking bag, please. So
You don't check bags?
no, I'm not gonna.
Are you fucking kidding? You don't check bags?
You check bags?
Dude, I have to check at least 2.
Where are you traveling for like 2 weeks?
No,
What
if I travel when I used to travel for 4 days, I would bring 2 bags.
why?
I have a lot of shoes. My
even-
outfits match my shoes.
Even if I do a carry-on and a backpack, I still tend to overpack. But anyway, it's
What?
it's the worst when you have a big backpack and then you try to like you don't want it on your lap, so you put it by your feet, but then you have no feet room because your backpack's down there.
You don't put it under?
Under the like
The other way?
You can't. There's not ever any room because that's where like the thing is, like the safety
I
rack,
always
like the
have
life
some
vest or
room
whatever, isn't
under
it?
that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe my backpack's too bulky because I'm like
Maybe.
filling it to the brim that I won't fit under that one.
I have 4 bags. You have
But
2.
it's like, yeah. so if the middle seat is empty, does one person take the bottom and the other person takes the top?
I think in that situation, yeah, but you'd have to have a discussion.
Yeah.
I feel like a discussion is warranted. And then you might meet someone new, like a new friend.
I never talk to people on flights.
Never do.
I literally just will say like give them a nod when they sit next to me, and then I well most of the time I'm asleep. So
That's how I feel like on any public transportation at the moment, though.
Yeah.
Like even when I used to take the bus, I would never talk to anyone on the
Also,
fucking bus.
when's the last? I haven't used the bathroom on an airplane in like the last probably 13 flights I've been on. It's been a while.
You have a really weird fixation on your bathroom usage, my friend.
Well, specifically on airplanes, I think that's part of the reason why I'll like take the window seat is because I prefer it, and I never really use the bathroom on a flight.
I never really use the bathroom on the flight either, and even if I have to, I'll just hold it.
Yeah,
I'll just I can handle it until I get off the
sure.
plane. Like I don't want to.
I mean, the longest flights I'm taking are like 5 hours. So
is it the longest flight you ever taken? Is 5 hours?
No, not the longest I've ever taken, but usually it's on average around 5 hours a flight that I take. Because I'm going to the Midwest most of the time.
Oh yeah, like Chicago. And,
Yeah. I always get so scared like bringing drugs on a flight, because it's
Why
like,
would you talk about that?
because it's real, and I think it's something that a lot of people deal with.
I mean, it is real, but why would you talk about?
It's not like I'm gonna get like someone's gonna come to my door because they're gonna watch this. It's like, so for example, I'm flying to Texas
Okay.
in a couple weeks.
Isn't it illegal to bring?
It's a
any kind
felony to bring have marijuana
and you're bringing it.
in Texas, but I'm like, is it though? Like how
What do you mean,
bad of a
is it?
deal? Like it is, but like is it? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So,
No,
like-
it literally is a felony.
But think about all the people. Like, I'm sure I could get away with being like, oh, that was at the bottom of my backpack if I actually do get caught. And, like, I forgot that was there. Like, my bad. You could just toss it. Kind of like when we went to Six Flags that one time.
You mean the Six Flags where they weren't in a airport with
Yeah.
tons of police?
I think it'll be. They're looking for, like, weapons.
They're looking for drugs.
Okay, but, like people that are going to sell, like, people trying to smuggle.
No, apparently you can. If you smoke it, you're fucked in Texas. How long are you going for?
3 days.
Take it 3. You can't take a.
I could. I know.
Why don't you?
Because I don't know. Part of me is like, I am willing to take the risk. I don't know.
Why would you want to risk that?
I'm risk adverse.
No,
Or
you're,
no.
but you know it's funny because like we'll talk about that, how we'll talk about how I want to go out some nights and do something stupid and just get like myself into some sort of trouble.
Yeah.
You're talking about a felony. I'm talking about going home with the wrong woman. You're talking felony. I'm talking a thing I might regret.
Yeah.
And you don't want to do what I want to do.
What about edibles? Like, that's just food. I just feel like when you're putting your bag through the scanner at TSA and they see it, it just looks like organic matter. It doesn't look like wires or chemicals or anything. It just looks like vegetable glycerin, which is what it's made out of.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just doesn't seem worth. I wouldn't. That just scares me, bro.
I've gone out of the country with weed. That was sketchy.
That's all sketchy. Everything is sketchy.
Yeah. But you could just plead the fifth and be like, oh, I don't know.
What do you mean you don't? It's your bag. It doesn't matter.
Someone put it there.
I don't know how that will, like how well that would hold up.
What?
Someone just put it there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if like that's like.
I don't. Do you? Whenever you go to an airport, do you ever have like sexual tension with like people that you see? I think that's the thing. I remember reading
like
about it.
3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
So, 3 to 4 years ago, picturing myself. No.
Oh. You never like make eye contact with a girl at like an airport, and it's just like there's a weird sexual tension there. That's like, you could be my future lover, but I don't know. Something about being in an airport, I feel there's some kind of like romantic like magic that happens in there.
Maybe because you're both like jet setting and traveling and.
I guess.
You don't know what's happening.
There's like that whole like theory. If you want to get closer with the girl, you have to like, if you're at one location, like go to a separate location with her because it feels like more of an investment.
Like on a date.
Like if you meet a girl at a bar.
Okay. And
like you're talking, you're chopping it up, it's going well, and there's like you're like, yo, let's bar hop, let's go to this other bar. When you move locations with a person, it feels like the connection is deeper because it's like.
So do you think all first dates, if you think it's going well, you should move it to a second location?
If the situation calls for it.
No. In general.
Every first date.
Do you think every first date, if you're feeling the connection?
Sure. Yeah.
Do you think
I
you
think
should
it
be
could
like,
be fun?
Let's go do this?
Because it turns it from like isolated event into an adventure, and I think that's what's fun is like the spontaneity of it.
Unless you plan it, then you're just.
But then they don't need to know that. Like exactly. No. Now you're getting into the game.
Do you know what I was thinking about earlier?
What?
I was on the run, and I finally got like
the run. You're from who?
Like for myself.
You're on the run from yourself.
No, I was just running. Okay, whatever.
When you say you're on the run, I'm like, oh shit!
Well,
like
on the run,
some helicopters are chasing you. Like 5 stars GTA.
Yeah, bro. Oh, that would suck to have everybody
Just
after
call
you.
Lester and just have it called off.
But you know what I thought about? You can pee without pooping. You can't poop and not pee at the same time.
Why did you call me out for having toilet talk if this is a topic that you plan on bringing up?
We keep talking about it. We keep talking about toilets and things swishing. And I was like, you know what? That's definitely a thing.
Not even 2 minutes ago, you were like,
when?
You really liked when I talked about not having to use the restroom on airplanes.
Yeah, it's in my head. What do you want from me? You can't get, okay. That's like,
you have no right to call me out.
Yes, I do.
On bringing up toilet talk and ask me about when you pee, do you also poo?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it's a fact. It's a thing.
Wait, what was it that when
like
you poop,
when you pee, when you pee, you don't poop, but when you poop, you're peeing no matter what. Like you can't stop it. You can stop it.
Wait,
no, you can't. The next time you go poop, you're gonna pee.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
What if I pee first then poo?
Doesn't matter. You're gonna have a little bit out.
I'm not.
Yes, you will.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
That's not.
Yes, you will.
How do you?
Yes, you will.
You're saying it so confidently, like you've like asked other people.
Because I know. Just
how do you know?
Because it's.
Do you see other people use the restroom?
No, but I know. It's
how do
a
you
fact.
There's no way it's
fact.
Bro. Also, I can pee while pooping too.
That's what I'm. Wait, what? That's what I'm saying.
Or I can poo while peeing. You're saying I can poop without what?
No,
you're saying that
you can go pee. And not poop, but when you're pooping, you still pee no matter what.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
You're telling me if I just completely emptied my bladder, I went to go pee, and I'm like, oh, actually, now I gotta take a poo, so I sit down.
You're gonna have a
that even though I completely drained myself,
Yep.
there's still gonna be pee that comes out.
Just a little bit. Yep.
Why?
I don't know. It's just a thing. Have you not noticed that?
No, because that doesn't happen.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I can't wait till you go poop.
I think you need to like do some like Kegels or something because you have a leaky faucet.
Say Kegels?
Yeah.
That's
You know what a Kegel is?
yeah. What is a Kegel, Nathan? Explain it to me.
Isn't
I
it
don't
like
know.
Isn't it like a prostate like exercise?
I don't think so.
Okay, then what is it?
I'm pretty sure it's weights that people put in their vaginas so they can strengthen them.
That is not what a Kegel is.
Are you
I
sure?
am right. You were wrong.
You
yes.
sure?
A weight that people put in their vagina. What is it? How? What?
It's like a Kegel. What's a Kegel?
It's when you squeeze and
The
hold.
vagina.
No, your prostate.
Are
Dog.
you sure it's a vagina?
Because boys and girls can do it.
Are you sure?
Yes, dog.
Hey, what
It's not
the
a fucking weight you stick
What the
inside
fuck
yourself.
am I describing then?
I'm
That's a thing. That's a thing. That is 1,000% a thing. That's a thing. That's a thing. You
a
just-
Kegel. Okay, you know.
I'm pretty sure
Listen.
a Kegel for women is a weighted thing that goes inside the vagina
No.
and then they squeeze and they tighten. I'm
Can I show you how to do a Kegel? Can I walk you through it real quick?
I don't want you to walk
You know
me
when
through
you're
it.
peeing? No, it'll be a good exercise. You know when you're peeing and you want to stop your stream?
You just hold it.
You do that. Do that.
Yeah.
Now hold that for 30 seconds. That's a
Nathan,
Kegel.
No, it's
Yes,
not.
it is,
Nathan,
bro.
I'm.
When you do this, and then you just hold that, you feel it in the area between your butt and your
Dog,
bladder.
No, I'm telling you, a Kegel is
Guys,
for women.
can you believe this guy?
Can you believe this guy?
I cannot wait. Oh God, man. That's he thinks it's a weight that you put inside of you.
Hold on. Should we do it
No,
now?
no,
Okay.
we shouldn't.
Okay.
We should let the people tell us.
I'm just saying, man. That's what a Kegel is.
Okay.
And the only reason why I know.
Okay, let me ask you this then.
Okay.
How does it feel being wrong? Because that is not it.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay. This is when, like, you know how in TV shows when they're done with like a piece of dialogue, how like they'll just like walk out of the room, and the scene will just end.
Yeah.
Like that's what I wish I could do. And like, why? Can we just normalize? Like, what if that was a thing in real life?
What? Just like.
Where I'm like, well, maybe you are.
Oh. That's okay. But then exit. We should start it. We should bring that.
And then life just cuts to the next scene.
I don't think
That's
how
how,
that
like
works.
you can't really like leave on a statement like that unless you're like, I guess we're done hanging out, and that's how I'm gonna. It's like,
Should we start doing that with our friends? Like
no,
in a
that'd
big
be
group?
so annoying.
And
just, like-
that's what you call.
Just go around the block and just come back. Be like, all right, and scene. Or you like walk out and then you like do this and you come back.
It's
Like nothing ever
what are you
happened?
talking about, guys? What's up?
Huh?
Oh no! Like, you just, like you come back in like you just like you never happened.
Oh.
That-
You just like a reset. That'd be so nice, and like you just don't have to address anything that just happened anymore because it's like a fresh scene.
Yeah. So we've been watching Harry Potter recently. You and I. Well, kind of. I've been watching more Harry Potter stuff than you have, but we watched a movie.
Okay.
You know how they like disappear and like just fly off in smoke all the time? Have you
Are you
seen
talking
it?
about like in the fireplace?
No, they just fucking like they'll grab Harry's hand and they'll just apparate and disappear to a new location.
Oh, with like Dumbledore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why the fuck do they have brooms? Why do they drive? Why do they go on planes? Why do they go on trains? What the fuck is the point if they can just apparate?
Isn't it like a magic power? Maybe there's like a limit to how much they can use it.
Why is there a limit to my magic? If I'm
'Cause maybe it takes,
if
like,
I'm
power.
a wizard,
Yeah.
I'm a fucking apparate.
If you're strong,
everywhere,
there's
dog.
still a limit to your muscles. You know what I mean? It's like
That's it's
That would
so
explain it.
lame. Just, transportation lately, like, and all the things we've been watching have been weird.
transportation lately.
Yeah,
What
it's
does
just
that
been
mean?
weird.
Well, like, what? How do you mean?
Transportation
lately.
Because like it doesn't make sense for them to fly off in Harry Potter. It doesn't
Okay.
make sense for the Severance people to be stuck in the fucking 1980s with their cars.
Oh,
It just
okay.
doesn't. It just
Oh,
doesn't.
like in the shows that we watch.
yeah,
like
it's just not making
the
sense.
mode of transportation.
Yeah,
I see.
like explain yourself.
You know, so you know, like the Waze cars that are, or not the Waze, the Waymo
Waymo.
cars
Yeah.
that are like self-driving.
Yeah, yeah. Creepy.
Whenever I see someone in the driver's seat of those cars, are they driving it or is it still self-driving, but they're just deciding to sit in the driver's seat for whatever reason?
I think it could be either or. Because in Vegas, remember when we went and they were just testing out their like new
Yeah.
like vehicles? There were people driving those cars
Uh-huh.
to get the routes and shit.
But what if it's the car driving, and they're doing tests, but the person is in the driver's seat in case something goes wrong that they can like manually override it?
In
But
Vegas,
it's still
or in general?
self-driving.
Or in Waymo?
In Vegas.
True. Maybe that's what they're doing out here. Though.
What do you think if you got into a Waymo that was self-driving, it would allow you to sit in the driver's seat?
I don't know how like, it wouldn't. How can it stop you? It's gonna fucking eject you out.
It just won't go. I don't know. Maybe there's like weights, or maybe it's just built in a way where you can't even control it.
I don't think you can control it, like the
Yeah.
cars. Like I have never been in one, but what I imagine is, you know what those really like kind of like poorish, like play places. Did you ever go to those where they had like just like like fake cars and shit? It was like all outside, but people would steal like the tires and the fucking and the wheels off of the the toy cars.
Like an amusement park? For
No,
kids?
just what kind of? It was like at a park, but they had like a fake car that people would like fuck like as like a toy. But the wheel had a giant like circle thing around it, so people couldn't steal it. It was like a giant. You couldn't touch the wheel, but it was there. Does that make sense?
Oh, interesting.
It was like a display. So maybe they have that in Waymo. So it's not like an actual. You see the wheel, but you can't do anything.
I
with
see.
It.
Like it's not accessible.
Yeah.
Like there's a shield in front of it or something. Yeah.
That'd be
And
kinda
we
cool.
saw it, and like those little. Remember we were driving to work and we saw a little like cart that was like crossing the street.
Oh yeah.
I forget what those are called.
I don't know what those are called either, but
It's
they're
like it's like a
food
little
delivery
like
cars.
robot shopping cart with a little flag sticking out that just like navigates the streets of like Westwood.
I'm surprised people don't fuck with them more often.
I'm sure they do. I don't know how. Yeah, I wonder if there's like a guy behind the scenes with a controller.
That's how you
Doing
get your 5 stars. It's by fucking people up with your little robot.
It's like those like drone operators. What a pussy job.
those-
You know
What?
what I mean? It's like
Wait,
you
what
just-
do you mean?
like that like the drone operators that just like drop like bombs on like people in like war. There's like if they're like unmanned, they're like safe away somewhere and they're just like killing people.
Brother, I thought you were talking about something way different.
No, like drone operators.
I know. I thought you were talking about those guys that like are recording the music videos or the commercials
Oh.
with the goggles on, and they're like, "All right, action!" And you. That's what I thought you were talking. I was like, "Yeah, that's a cool fucking job." And then you talked about dropping bombs.
Yeah.
War's fucked. I'm glad I didn't go to the Navy like I thought I was going to. That was my life plan when I was 16.
You probably would have been fine. I feel like the U.S. like Navy hasn't been in like a war like that in a while.
Nah, but still,
Or we're
like,
getting like our ship sunk. You know.
who knows where I would be if I would still? Because my goal was to, or my idea was to join the military and then just stay in until I had to retire.
Yeah.
So I was like 40. So I'd be still in right now.
If the Space Force was a thing, I might have considered it.
I think it
back
is a
in the-
thing.
Well, now it is, but I mean, like when I was like, you know,
would do the Space
growing
Force?
up. That sounds so sick, dog. I loved space growing up.
Would you ever be an astronaut?
No, that was my dream job as a kid.
Then why would you?
Because I guess I came to reality with the odds of how hard it is to actually become one.
Not if you're rich enough.
An astronaut?
Yeah.
I guess like a private astronaut.
Yeah.
It's not like NASA sending like a bunch of new people to space every year. You know,
Aren't they
It's like the
stopping-
same like 20 people. I feel like.
Isn't NASA like being like stopped or something, or like
no.
underfunded or cut their funding or some shit?
I have no idea.
All I know is that I guarantee Elon Musk is gonna do something with that because he has SpaceX.
SpaceX,
Yeah,
it's
so
privatized one.
yeah.
Either way, I think like space exploration is still like on the table. It's just a matter of who's doing it, you know.
Ugh.
We're talking a lot about like travel and like the air and like,
I know.
airplane. I'm kind of scared to get on an airplane.
Yeah. You going
There's something in the air, man.
Hopefully it's you.
Something
still.
in the air. I mean, that'd be kind of cool to like add to my like resume though. Survived a plane crash.
Why would you want to? Why would you want?
Because I wouldn't want to die in a plane crash.
Why would you want to add that to your resume at all?
Because it adds like character.
That adds
If I'm gonna survive it,
trauma.
if I'm gonna
Dog.
survive it, yeah, trauma for a little bit, and then I'm like on the ground again. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm past that, and I have that part of me. How many people can say they've been? Yeah, I've been in a plane crash.
Well, at least like 80 from the last one in
Yeah.
Toronto.
True.
You hear they try to give them 30 grand a piece?
Those people?
Yeah, that's it. Delta it was a
What do you mean?
Delta or
Is that not a
JetBlue?
lot?
No, their plane flipped over.
How much should they get? How do you quantify that?
You can't. You have to really. It's like the lawyer on that case has to be really good on
Yeah.
both sides
I guess so. Yeah.
because it's gonna be a super class action.
What do you even sue for?
negligence? Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that. That's good. Same word, different phrasing.
Do you ever get like those videos on TikTok that shows like parts of TV shows or movies?
Well, yeah.
So I've been stuck on the Hunger Games, and I've been trying to think about how long we would last if we were in there.
I'd be smart about it.
What's your okay?
I think I could get to like the
You
final
get there.
3.
You're
but
there.
then I choke.
Nope, you're there. There's
Okay.
24 of you.
Yeah.
What's your first move? The siren went off. It's time to fucking go. Weapons are in the middle. What do you do first?
Hide.
You hide immediately.
I
You
run
don't
and
go for
hide.
anything.
I lay low until it's like whittled down, and I try scavenging, like
Okay.
or third partying people. You know what I mean?
With what? If you don't go, if you know this, I need your game plan from start to finish. Because there's imagine fuck the ring light right here, right? That the center is where all the supplies are.
I gotcha. Right. The cornucopia.
You need to. I learned that word because of Even Stevens.
Okay.
So
I think I would.
What are you doing?
I would hide
Okay.
at first. I'd wait it out. I'd be low key.
So you're running away from the circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like I'm like not trying to team up with anybody yet, unless there's like someone that I had already made like a bond with like prior that like I know it's not gonna fuck me over.
Well, you have your person in your district.
Okay,
So
yeah, me and them.
Okay, so your game plan is to hide both of you.
Yeah, we both hide, and then we waited out to like the final 5. Keep it low key as much as possible, and then we wait until like 'cause it gets whittled down smaller and smaller and smaller. So like the closer you get, the more likely you are to run into people, right?
Yeah.
So I wait until someone is attacking somebody. They kill whoever like dies, whatever. Me and Buddy over here, we fucking ambush because they're probably like they just fought somebody. They're winded, they're hurt.
Sure.
We're fresh, ready to go. Fucking tag team their ass like 2-on-1, right? Whatever. We third party them, grab their weapons. Now we're fully equipped up. We got our shields. We got our fucking.
What is this fucking Fortnite?
Yeah, we got our fucking. We got our shield cells. We're ready to go, bro. We got our Phoenix kit, and then I honestly that's where I don't know where I go from there. Like we're locked and loaded. I feel like we're fresh, but we're also like got to get back into the groove. I think at that point, then when it's like down to the final like 3, then it's just like if you can survive, it's on you.
Okay.
Would you take a different approach?
Yeah.
What would you do?
Depending on who's faster in my like me or her, because it's you and a partner. Whoever's faster, they sprint for something. And then the other person just starts yelling and just trying to distract people, just trying to like get people out, like to not like off their game, so we can grab shit. Because I need shit, bro. Yeah. You need to get stuff, and then as soon as you get stuff, gone. Don't need to be greedy, but I want to watch. I want to be able to watch people because they're gonna be fighting off the bat, so you can kind of see.
So what happens if your partner like gets killed while they're running to grab their shit and you're watching?
I guess I gotta go. I'm gone.
So then what is your strategy?
Are you
hiding?
At that point, I'm going to hide until everyone leaves and then grab stuff and then start trying to track people. Because I would rather be behind them than they be behind me instead of like hiding, I'd rather be able to follow them and see what they're going to get into versus like just like waiting for someone to find me.
And then what?
And then, I don't know, I think I can fight. I'm going to go for it. At like final 10, I'm just going to go for it.
So you're hiding out to the final 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I think I can fight.
So you have a very similar strategy then.
Yeah.
So So it is similar.
Yeah. It's just
you went for the cornucopia off the rip.
Yeah. Yeah. And
or you set your.
I would have to sacrifice, or they would have to sacrifice.
Would you prefer to go, or would you prefer to stay back and watch?
Depending how fast I am.
I was gonna say the risk is like
factor.
It's a swift like. Right off the rip, you either die or you prevail, or it's like a slow. You're waiting to die.
God, the fucking Hunger. What a concept of a fucking movie. Dude.
Honestly, it was smart because all these games, these Battle Royale games,
do you think that's
basically what it was.
Started with?
Probably. I mean, it's the same idea, right? It's like the ring gets smaller and smaller.
Was PUBG first then?
No, I think the book was first. The Hunger Games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because they start off as a book, right?
See, what do you think the next book that can be made into a video game series?
I don't know enough books, bro. I don't know.
I wish I did. I just can't get into like the fantasy fucking dragon lore.
It's probably a book that was made into a movie that I don't know, probably like Ready Player One or something.
How would if that happened? If
that is really, a video game,
if
of
that
a movie.
really happened though, could you imagine like we could go into the Oasis?
That'd be sick.
That'd be crazy. And then you just get fucked up and lose all your shit and you die. You die in the game and lose everything.
Jumanji. These are like movies that were games though, so it's easy. I don't know. I don't know.
Ugh. Speaking of games, when do you think a couple either has to get engaged or break up?
I've never been in a serious long enough relationship to answer that question. I have no idea.
Do you have an opinion?
I don't think it. Not really. I think it's like a case by case. Why is it like? Is it like an ultimatum? Like
Not
you
even
either
an
get
ultimatum,
engaged or break up?
It's just like after a certain number of years, do you end up like, are they ever gonna get married?
I think it probably depends on the couple, right? Like finance wise, like or career wise, or I don't know. I'm sure there's many factors that go into it.
Yeah, I guess I never really thought about that. Like that.
Because I've known couples that like were dating for 7 years before they got married, and
Really?
then they're still like happily married. Yeah, they were just like wanted to wait till later on when they had like more money, or like a house or something. Or,
What if they're like, because I always like think about these high school sweethearts who met when they were 15,
yeah,
and they stay together for years, and like that's all they know, but they never get married. Why?
I don't know. I don't have that perspective to it's like comment on it. I feel like a lot of the time it's a money thing, or and what's like kind of fucked up is a lot of people will have like a hard time in their relationship, or like there'll be a lot of like it'll be a bumpy road for a lot of things, and the couples will think like proposing or is like gonna fix the problem, and then they get married and like it's good. Maybe it does. It puts a Band-Aid on it for like a year or something, but then as you start to get back into like your real life again, and like all the magic of like just being newlyweds starts to fade away, you like come back into reality of like, oh yeah, everything's just the same. Just now we have like a title or whatever. It kind of loses the spark.
Damn.
And you realize that.
Jesus.
I've heard that. I don't know. Obviously, I've never experienced it, but yeah, it's not great. Or like having the worst is like when people do that and have a kid, or like use like having a kid as that thing, as that Band-Aid.
Oh my god. I knew a couple of my boys in high school got they got trapped. They got trapped.
Really?
Yeah.
By like their significant other?
Yeah. Poked holes in their condoms to get them pregnant.
That's fucked. I feel like you can sue for that.
Trap. But yeah, but I mean, back in 2012, they're not thinking about that kind of stuff.
Poked holes in a condom?
Poked holes in the condom got her pregnant.
Does that work though? Like poking holes? I guess, obviously, right?
Either that happened or they just had sex without a condom and he like lied to us. But
that's insane.
I don't know. He didn't seem like he like. It's just that's fucked, dude. That's always a fear. The poked holes.
I can't believe someone would do that. That's insane.
I mean, people remember they did it to Drake.
Okay, that's a little different though.
That
was like
crazy.
A random person.
They took people love people, man. Like if they
and
really
love
love
you're like
that person,
forcing them to be with you, like via like a child as your life bond.
people will do it. If they feel that strongly about the other person, they'll do fucking anything.
Really?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It happens.
Yeah.
It's fucked
Or like
up.
people that like will kill somebody for breaking up with them. They're like, if I can have you, no one can have you. Kind of thing. That's scary, man. Or you know what's even crazier? Like those, like the parent that is like away, like got moved out of the household. Like say it's like a mom and a dad or something, and like maybe the mom got moved out or something, and she's like calling up the kid, convincing the kid to like kill the other parent in their sleep, and the kid doesn't know any better and does it. That's happened a few times. That's crazy.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, dude.
What?
Or, like a parent's woken up with like the kid over them, like with a knife, and like the mom on the phone, like instructing them what to do, and the parent's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" You know, the kid doesn't know any better. She's listening to mom, because mom's like the voice of reason. They're supposed to be.
This makes me really,
scared to have a kid.
really want to just be in love with my wife when I have her, so she don't fucking have me killed by our son.
Yeah,
that's scary.
That is scary.
Could you imagine the one like you love this person so much and he just
those are big risks, dog.
That's
That's a big risk. I don't know, man.
Well, apparently
I'm more of a like just put it on black kind of guy.
I feel like
all I can think about is, dude. I feel like my body is like less functional. I think we've been like a month into this, and I'm like not getting enough food. I know it's fine, whatever.
I don't think I'm
I
getting
can't
enough
bitch about it
food,
'cause
and I
doing it
think
on
I'm not
purpose.
getting enough sleep anymore.
I think I'm getting more sleep because I'm so.
My sleep's been really bad lately.
Deficited.
I've been sleeping on my couch.
Really? Well, that's probably why you're not getting good sleep. I wonder if there's a
I
correlation.
I think I'm avoiding something in my bedroom.
What's in your bedroom?
I don't know.
A scent?
No, there's like a paper in there that I haven't read yet that I have to read.
Oh.
And I think I'm avoiding it.
Just move it to your couch then.
Oh, dude. When I was younger, I was living with my buddy and his family, and I was the one with the license, so I drove like us and like the other kids around, and we went to see the Avengers.
Okay.
And I parked in the handicap spot because he had a placard, but I parked maybe like 3 inches onto like that weird little grid thing on the handicap placard, and they gave me a ticket for $480, and I'm 16. Panic. I cut a hole in the side of my bed that I had, and I stick the ticket in there because I was just like, I didn't know what to do with it yet. I didn't know how to confront it yet. I was young. I didn't know what the fuck to do. But it was like me and then my buddy, we both like share the room, and he would wake up and find me not on my bed. I would be on the floor.
Because of that?
Because like I just mentally couldn't deal with it yet. And
that's
I knew
so interesting.
So I think that's what's happening here. And
so you're like, if I ignore the problem, it'll go away.
Yeah, I just fucking sleep in the living room. And then once I started yesterday I was like, you know what? Everything's gonna be all right. I'll read it. I'll deal with it.
Yeah.
And then I just went to bed. And I was like, this is great.
And wait, did you do that?
Yeah.
You read it? Oh, okay.
I didn't read it yet. No, I went back to bed. I'm okay with the idea of reading it, though.
You should take photos of it without looking at it, and then upload it to ChatGPT and say, give it to me easy.
Give me this problem that I have to deal with just in the fucking...
Well, I feel like I'm also like that, too, where I'll try to, I find myself procrastinating on problems a lot, so it's like the very last minute, and I have to deal with it, and then obviously I have no other choice, so then I do deal with it. Yeah. But I always end up finding that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It was me putting it off that was ended up being worse.
Yeah.
Me building it up in my head, or actually doing it was not as much work as I thought it would be. You know what I mean?
Sure. I mean, that's exactly what's going to happen. I know that's what's going to happen.
What's crazy, too, is that,
I don't want to deal with it.
What you talked about last week, where it's that time's going to come, it's you could either do it now or you could do it then. And it's at some point, you're going to have to get it done. So it's either just wait to do it or just do it now and be done thinking about it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm done sitting on it yet, though.
No, take as much time as you need.
Well, not as much time. There's some time I can take, but... Fuck, dude. This is that's been plaguing me my entire week.
Really?
Yeah, it's really.
Was that paper that
dude,
I got the other night?
Yeah, and I still haven't fucking looked at it. I looked at the date that I need to look at it. I was like, okay.
It's
God
one of those.
Damn it!
It's one of those things where it's life's going so smoothly. You don't have to worry about anything. There's nothing that you're have in the back of your head, and now it's just a little fucking. Something that's stuck in between your teeth now.
You know what
you just have to get it.
The issue that I was dealing with before that issue. I was like, damn, I really want to just cuddle with somebody.
Oh, yeah.
Cuddle with a girl for a little bit.
Yeah.
Now this is my biggest fucking issue, and this is the worst. I'd rather deal with the other one. This sucks ass.
It's a better issue, yeah. Yep.
But, you know.
It's like a thorn in your fucking side.
Dude, it's the ticket in the bed.
Mm-hmm.
It's the ticket in the bed. But yeah, genuinely, I cut a hole in that bed, stuck that ticket in,
That's insane.
and then I kept falling out. And then I finally broke down and told, somebody in the family, it's okay. And I was like,
yeah.
Oh. Okay.
That's most problems.
Yeah.
Building it up in your head.
Yeah. I know the problem that I have, I can deal with, and I have to deal with it.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be dealt with, but
I have a few things like that I am also dealing with too. So you're not alone. There's actually 2 things.
Nice. It's just I have one big thing that I'm preparing for another big thing.
Oh yeah.
But we'll be.
Hey, at least when we do it, bro, we'll look good. It's like that.
At least when we deal with our shit, we'll be like. What's up? Yeah, we're here.
Yeah, exactly.
Deal with whatever bullshit.
It's it's called productive procrastination, where it's you need to there's things that you're procrastinating on, but you pick up other side things that way you feel you're working towards something. So it's let's just get shredded. We got this other shit we gotta do, but we're working towards this. We're making progress at something, right?
Yeah, it's fucking absolutely jacked.
Let's keep our mind occupied with other projects.
Yeah, that's why honestly work has been so great because I don't think about.
I'm here making money. This is good, right?
This is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
And then I do dumb shit at work. I'm like, oh, fuck. That wasn't what I was supposed to be doing.
We're working to pay for our fuck-ups.
Working to pay for our fuck-ups. But at some point, I want to make fucking up, be our paychecks. You know?
That'd be crazy.
Fucking around and getting paid.
Yeah, I feel that. One of our coworkers told me that he made $3,000 last week. But he worked 52 hours. Isn't that wild?
See,
I'd have to get in the zone.
And it's weird because our 52 hours is different. You can't work from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. 3 days a week. You can't do that because we work at a restaurant. 52 hours. You know what that sounds like? Not fucking worth it.
Yeah.
That sounds like you lose your entire.
I mean, $3,000 though. That's nice. As long as you like save it though, like you have something to show for it by the end of it. You're not just spending it all.
See, what you should do is that you got to do it with like creatine or something. You know, something productive.
Creatine?
Yeah, you just put money in creatine so you always have it.
That's smart. That's
It never
smart.
was bad.
Some like testosterone.
Nope. See, I was avoiding saying that. We do not need to go on a cycle.
Okay.
Those
sorry.
we watched a video.
I know that was
yesterday.
scary. That actually scared me.
We watched a video of these guys who were on trend.
They were
like
19.
19, 15.
Tren.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Tren.
They look
This is insane.
huge.
Well, yeah.
Acne.
After like
all
6
over.
months.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, dude, you ever see those like photos of like people how much it ages them
No.
when they take like steroids?
I just sounds.
It just
so
makes your
not good.
skin look like more leathery, if that makes sense. It just makes like a 20-year-old look like a 30-year-old.
That's not worth
Like
it.
it adds so much like.
I don't think it's worth it.
I find that because there was a time where I was like, that'd be like just like fast forward your gains or whatever. But
You mean like last year when you were at Mr. Olympia in
Yeah.
October?
yeah, so like
So pretty recently. Okay. Yeah.
it's like 4 months ago. So, but like, I don't know. I find it. I like the feeling of like feeling healthy more than like looking it. Because I don't want to get like big and bulky either. I want to get like athletic and like aesthetic looking, and I don't think you need steroids for that.
Yeah. You want to be like lean.
I want to be like functionally like strong, where I can do like pull ups and like, a muscle up or something. Like I don't need to be like big and bulky. I want to be like athletic,
I kind of want to be both though.
like a hybrid.
Like if I
an
could be
athlete.
if I could be 220 lean.
That's crazy.
Well, not really.
220 lean?
Yeah.
That's hard, bro. Like think about Sam Solik was 217 lean just now.
Yeah, but he's also jacked.
That's what I'm saying. 217
Oh,
lean. So
yeah.
he's only 17
Fuck
pounds
that.
more than 200.
Yeah, nah. That would be awful.
I think like
looks
180
too
lean would be
big.
good.
He sounds like he's always like out of breath though.
Well, that's that. That's the other stuff he's injecting.
Man. Are there any natural bodybuilders left or no? Are they all on
Jeff
something?
Nippard.
I
He's
don't- I don't
natty.
think I know who that is.
Yeah, we just watched that video with the other guy, Alex, or what, where he's
Is
like,
he a bodybuilder though, or is he just like a
like a
Yeah.
athlete? No,
Yeah.
I think he just
He's
is
just, like, he's just
is
jacked.
like an influencer.
I want to know like a jack.
Probably it's
fucking,
hard to.
Is it?
He's natural, but yeah, even the natural guys are considered small because they're compared
he
to all
does
these
look
guys that
small.
just like are on a cycle.
No.
Insane, bro.
I haven't. Have you seen anybody at LA Fitness on a cycle? I haven't seen anybody look that like.
I
fucking
have.
jacked. Really?
Yeah,
Just doesn't
you
seem
can always
hard.
tell. I feel like if you're fucking massive, like it's kind of a natural. Unless you've been training for 10 years, but I doubt that's most people.
God.
I want to go to Zoo Culture, bro.
You want to spend that much money for a 1-day pass?
It's $100 or something. What? Right?
Yeah.
Or 60.
I'm not
I think
spending.
it's
I'm not
60.
spending any more than $15 to go to a gym for a day. That's stupid.
Yeah.
It's even that stupid.
Well, if I was like rich, I'd get a membership there. 'Cause I think it'd be worth it.
Why?
Because then we get to mingle we get to network with our colleagues.
Yeah, but they do way different content than us.
So there's still like in a mutual like. You can always find a crossover.
Yeah, I guess, but they're also working out. It's not. We're not there.
So are we.
Yeah, but we're not there to network.
But what
We
it
should be
does
there
is
to-
like, oh, yo, can you spot me? And then they spot you. Like, thanks, Sarah. And then after that, I'm like,
you really like Sarah Safari.
well, no, it's just
Is that your? Is
we
that,
just, we just
is
already
she,
have
is
a
she your gym crush?
no.
No.
My
Do you-
gym
it's
crush.
like yeah, you have like a
Like
influencer,
influencer,
like a gym.
influencer
yeah.
crush. I guess if there had to be one, yeah. I don't
Yeah.
really like follow girls. I
Neither
don't like
do I.
super like muscular women. I don't know. And she's not like she's like fit, but she's not like super muscular. If that makes
Yeah.
sense. I don't want someone that looks like a dude. Like those girls that take that take steroids. That's crazy.
They're fucking.
She looks
jacked up.
like fucking Avatar, like some of those girls. Like you know the movie Avatar?
Yes,
Not
I
the
know.
Airbender, the blue
I
people.
know. I know they're. Yeah.
What is the thing that they say like
Navi.
Navi?
Well, that's the island
the-
or something, right?
something.
That's.
Yeah.
Well, is it-
I don't know. It's kind of like I hear like their labias get like bigger when they take like testosterone, and it looks like they have like a small penis.
their labias or
Their clitoris.
there you go.
Yeah, their clitoris.
And you have the fucking audacity to tell me what a Kegel is.
You can't even say it right. It's a Kegel.
It's a Kegel.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for fucking taking it.
Thanks for taking
guys.
it from us. Hopefully you learned some like travel tips or something.
Kegel
I feel like we
things.
talk a lot about travel.
We did.
Maybe the thumbnail should be us as pilots.
Okay, but I want a good picture this time because you keep fucking me up.
Well, because I gotta take photos of you.
We should get like
a little photo shoot.
Yeah, we should go to the little like the dam.
We just do it right here. What do you mean? The dam.
Yeah. so it's,
Why?
like, cool.
You don't see the bad. We always cut each other out.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.